Rockets. Landale's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Whitmore's checked in for Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Knocks it loose. Pass to Whitmore. Outside, Green. From the stripe. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
All right, let's go to the sideline. We've got something on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. Now here's man. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Landale. He tries for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside man. Inside. Blocked! Whitmore with it. Green from the arc, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer, and a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Hornets. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Tari Eason is out there with Jock Landale. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. MP, the pass to man. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
Man, the pass to Williams. And there's a 3-second violation. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Houston, 4th.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
Whitmore's checked in for Holiday. The Rockets trail. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Ooh, poked away. Here's Okogie, defended by Eason. Okogie, the pass to MP. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Brooks outside. Outside Eason. Green for 3. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they...
Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Green. He has 6. Outside Whitmore. The 3. The Rockets with another miss.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Miller finds ball. Here's MP. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Whitmore. Sinks that one from the post. Whitmore's got his first 2 points of the night.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Screen by MP. Here's Mann. Sends it home from three-point land. Mann's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. On the wing man. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Houston.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. MP against Smith. Ball right side. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Houston making some changes. Brooks, he's checked in for Eason. Thompson comes in for Whitmore. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Green. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Martin comes in for Mann. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hornets out in front, up 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. Here measuring up the shot.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ball game.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third, we'll go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Alperen Sengun. Eason comes in for Smith. Whitmore's checked in for Brooks. And Green is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Brandon Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Tre Mann. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. He hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Down low. It's stolen by Green. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
ABA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran addition additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be, rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option. They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Back to man. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Come on. His head out there. It happened if you're pushing a little too hard.
And Houston making a change here. Holiday is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
And that one's good.
I just love the ball movement.
Charlotte trailing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Man, the pass to MP. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. Man, misses. Now Green. Outside Eason. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Jock Landale, Cam Whitmore out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Green in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Outside Whitmore. Back to Landale. 6 to shoot. And Houston another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Williams. Here's MP, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston.
Call to the floor for your Rockets. Number 15.
Houston leading by 5.
Shepard.
Outside, Green. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Landale with a screen. Here's Whitmore outside. Unable to get that one. Charlotte has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. MP with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. MP. He can't hit that time. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. And Landale gets it to go.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally...
And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the...
I guess we'll never get to go.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
No, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet. It makes sense.
Look, emotions run.
the northwest corner of the parking lot. Feels like you heard something? Not even close.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
Oh, I need to build strength up. That's what's next.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always deliver.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookie.
Come here, Mike. Mike.
Stop.
Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired.
I'm going for that ball.
He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
And Charlotte, looking who they've got. Grant Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Trey Mann. Then it's MP. And it's Okogie in at the 2. Here's Capella. MP grabs the miss. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Mann. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. Right side, Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
That's good from Capella. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Ball's checked in for Charlotte. Good on both.
Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bangs home the trifecta. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Rizachet. He's got 10. Capella sets a screen for Rizachet. Outside, Bogdanovich takes the 3. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the court.
And so...
Mid-Banky Poo.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the thing about the early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense, into the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Matthews out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Nance. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 spot.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young play.
The Hawks leading by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Matthews, no one around him. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Matthews has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Ball, the bounce pass. To the middle. Here's MP. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Pass to Rizachet. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
MP with a screen on Bogdanovich. Deep two from Ball. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Ball's got his first bucket in this one. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Josh Okogie. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Charlotte, MP's checked in for Williams. Miles Bridges comes in for Ball. And it's Cody Martin in for Trey Mann. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA
I didn't leave my assignment. I was fucking blocked.
He's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how DeAndre Hunter's doing. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hawks head athletic trainer. They've told me that he has tendinitis in his shoulder. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
MP with a screen on Johnson. Martin wide open. He fires. Charlotte no good that time either.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Johnson kicks to Young. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Okongwu, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And we've reached halftime in this one. Hawks lead by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
45. Please direct your attention to center court.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets. Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it's certain. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Hawks.
I love how they've kept the ball moving.
And that is a wrap. Now let's see.
That's 2 points.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is...
Blank. God damn.
He's checked in for Mark Williams. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. MP out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the three, the small forward. Hunter kicks to Daniels. Martin against Johnson. Young with no one around. It's good on the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ball, the bounce pass. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's MP. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Charlotte's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now here's Ball. He has 6. To halt the run, Johnson with the block, and they'll get another chance. Bridges misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Pass like that before.
Sure has. On the wing, Bridges. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. And then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Now, MP. Covered by Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Charlotte, they have made 5 foul shots tonight.
MP.
That free throw missing. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Larry Nance is subbed in for Johnson. And then for Charlotte, Grant Williams is checked in for Mark Williams. Okogie comes in for Miller, and it's Trey Mann in for Ball. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. To the inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
Trey Mann. His first. Second team foul.
1 second left. That shot off the mark. And so it's Atlanta in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Clint Capella. Reza Shea is out there with Nance. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Matthews in at the shooting guard. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Okogie. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, where they just jump at it.
And the Hawks making a change here. Leachy's checked in. Clock at 6. Hawks passing it around. Nance sets a screen for Reza Shea. And it's good, 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Charlotte shooting in this game 45%. Ball from long range. Rebound by the Hawks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bogdanovich. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Screen by MP. Ball kicks to MP. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkins check in. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
Ball, the pass to Mann. He's looking for MP and finds him. And Capella sends it back.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around the shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
So Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw...
I knew he wasn't going undefeated for the rest of the season. Take a shower, wash it off. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
What's up, MP?
Where's the practice facility? Alright, pick up the other pick.
Looking good, my guy.
Got that one right. Got that one right. That one right. Oh. The Wizards, Timberwolves, all the Heat, Trailblazers, Nets, Magic, or Bucks. Hey.
You'll get the next one.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh? And the back. Boy.
MP about to tear the roof off.
We know MP came ready to play.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for Miami. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now here's Ball. Martin outside. From deep. Rebound Miami. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Ball passes to Miller. MP's checked in for Williams. Okogie comes in for Miller. And it's Man in for LaMelo Ball. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Here's MP. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Miami's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's MP. Releases. And it falls all over the rim and in. And that ties it up.
Well, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Man with it, defended by Burks. To the inside. Back to Okogie. Clock at 6. Here's MP. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Heat have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Burks passes to Love. Now Butler. Back to Love. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Love's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the 3, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Man with it to the paint. Can't get it to fall. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Heat out in front. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Josh Okogie. Williams is out there with MP, and there's Trey Mann, and it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The big challenge for the Hornets in recent years has been just staying healthy, Doris.
You're right, B.A., and I think that's the extra frustrating part because there are some quality young pieces in the city and for the organization. You know that old expression, the best ability is availability.
And the Heat making a change here. Rozier's checked in.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
From 12 feet. Outside for Rozier. Hero on the wing. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
MP, a screen on Rozier. The drive by Man. Pass to Okogie. Down low. Love against MP. Off target with a jump hook. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Robinson. Off the mark there with a 3. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Mark Williams. for Charlotte. MP's checked in for Williams. Miles Bridges comes in for Ball. And it's Martin in for Mann. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robinson. Miami leading by 5. Now here's Rozier. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Jovic. Knocks it down from distance. Jovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Man, he's checked in for Martin. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. MP, a screen on Hero. Here's Mann. Drops in the 3.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's MP. Rebound Miami. From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about... Guys, have you had any injuries recently that you'd like to share?
You know what, Ernie? I hit my head at the top of the door frame walking into the studio today.
I saw... And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight. Bit of a tough start for the Hornets.
It's not a huge...
Thanks, as always, for watching.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. MP's checked in for Charlotte. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
For the tie, Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Cody Martin.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Hornets head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. And just like that, he's right back out there. That's some toughness. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Setting the floor for Miami. Jovic and Bam play together inside. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, BA. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Miami leading by 4, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
Here's Hero. He's got 10. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got 5.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Miller outside. And there's 1:38 left in the third. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Pass to MP. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Jaquez comes in for Jovic. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Hero. There's a screen by Love. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by MP. Bridges against Butler. Shot to stop the run. And it's Bridges laying it in. 9 points in the game.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Green. Marked it down low that time.
I'm getting out of the fucking zone, man.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Kicks it to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Jaquez finds Hero. Drains the triple. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troop.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. MP is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Man in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Over MP. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Heat lead by 14.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Rozier outside. Robinson for 3. Ball with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the middle. Here's MP. MP capitalizing in close.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Ball against Rozier. Outside Robinson. Inside. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
The Hornets making a switch here. Miller's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Jovic, he's checked in for Love. Hornets trail by 14. MP, a screen on Rozier. There's Ball with a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rozier, left side. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got assist number 5 here tonight. MP, a screen on Rozier. Pass to Man. From the high post. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
The foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Make it sweat a little, all right?
Heat leading by 18.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
The Heat making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
See, I think you have to respect the versatility of Kevin Love, guys. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. He rebounds at a high level. Everything you'd want in a big man in today's NBA, Kevin Love provides.
Free throw drops for Love.
Well, Kevin Love has a championship to his credit. He was a one-time star who has really settled nicely into being a role player.
He does not get the second one. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. 19-point game. Man, the pass to MP. Love grabs the miss. 40 seconds left in the fourth. They double him with MP. Pass to Jaquez. There's a screen by Love. Now here's Jaquez. He's closely guarded. Can't hit that one. And it's the Hornets ball. Trailing by 19. Okogie into the lane. The shot off that time. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season.
Tough debut for MP, but great players bounce back from bad games. And he's a great player.
Oh. Guess I'll never get enough.
Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with. MP. Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Mr. Bing. too.
Up next, the Hornets taking on. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the bus is not worn off yet. We still have a...
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. MP's checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Bridges. Okogie's checked in for Josh Green. And it's Micic in for Trey Mann. So for Toronto right now, Bruce Brown is out there with Mitchell. And it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Agbaji in at the 3 slot. Here's Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Olynyk has the open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Screen by MP. Pass to Okogie. Here's Micic to the paint. Releases. Gets that one in close. Feathery touch from MP.
MP making his presence felt inside. We like him to get his points in tightly.
Barnes against Williams. Barnes kicks to Olynyk. And the 3 off target.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Charlotte making a switch here. Green's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Dick's checked in. Pass to MP. Rebound by Olynyk. Now Dick. Here's Agbaji. Barnes right side. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They
Wait, did I not get the rebound?
Quarter on a 14-. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action
Fuck, I got that rebound
right
before the fucking clock went off.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
We've got Williams. He's out there with MP. And it's Micic in at the point. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And after years of rumors around OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, The Raptors dealt them both.
I like what they got back, Kevin. At some point, you got to cut the cord, and they did that. They brought back the hometown hero in R.J. Barrett, along with a few picks, which gives them some flexibility. So it was a time for a new direction in Toronto, and trying to add to that exciting young core is priority one.
Here's Brown, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Okogie on the wing, MV. Here's Micic. MP with a screen on Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. Misses the baby hook. For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.